Hello everyone, this is FeelGood, and this is the review of the 8BitDo SN30 Pro Plus for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I've been wanting this controller for a very long time, finally got it, and it does not disappoint. This is a step up from the SN30 Pro controller. Of course, you can see here it comes with the grips and other features. So let's see what's inside the box. Alright, in the box, we have the controller, the manual, sorry, and a Type-C, USB Type-C, USB-C cord. Now, like I said earlier, I've been looking for this controller a very long time. I finally got it, and I'm happy to have it. One of the best controllers, in my opinion, that 8BitDo has put out. Of course, I got the black version. I don't care for the other two color schemes, so I got this one. And it kind of reminds you of a PlayStation 4 controller, in a way, how it's laid out. Now, probably two of the main features that are the biggest, to me, the selling point of this controller is its grips right here, and the fact that it's programmable. Now, its default layout is the Switch layout. So if you try to play any other games on PC, Mac, Android, you may have to you're gonna have to download the program, which I will put a link in the description below for that program, and just hook it up to the computer with the USB cord that's provided and program it to suit that game's layout. Because when I was trying to play Destiny, since it was laid out in the Switch layout, it just, some of the buttons were off. It's a little confusing. But later on, I'm going to reprogram this for Destiny. Now, the thing about this is, when you program it to your liking, you can just program this control all sorts of ways. Like, you can program how sensitive the triggers are, because to me the triggers on this thing are a little long, so your response time can be a little less. But you can program where you just do like just a little tap is like a full trigger. Like you can program the triggers, the analog sticks, the buttons, what the buttons do. Switch the button layout to your liking. Program the macros into it, although I looked at other YouTube and they say the macro function, even though this controller has it, it's not really all that great. I don't see myself using the macro function, but it's there if anyone else wants it. But it's nice that you can program this to your liking. Basically, you can program this controller to suit whatever game you're playing and suit your needs. You can have a controller that just works exactly how you want it to work. So that's pretty good. On top of that, usually in their previous versions, you have the USB-C port, where you can charge your battery, which is normal, But here they took a step further. If I can get this open. All right. They have a removable battery. Usually their batteries are not removable, but this is. They give you a battery with it so you can charge it up through the USB-C. But also, and if I can get this out. Oh, I did. You can just take this battery out, or if you need to or want to, you could put some AA's in there. Also, as you're seeing, let me get it closer to the camera. It has the different modes right here that you can switch this controller to, because as you know, basically, it can be used on multiple platforms, not only just for the Switch. It can be used for the Android, the PC, or the Mac OS. So you can have this control. You basically have a controller that works on multiple platforms. One controller to work for your systems, which is not bad. Here we go. So basically, like in my case, if I go out of town or something, I don't have, and you want to like bring your Switch, and let's say you got Android and like a PC with you or something, you don't have to carry like 3 controllers. You can just have this controller, and when you want to play PC, sync it up to that. Switch, sync it up. Android, sync it up. You basically always have one controller just to operate most of your systems you have at home, which I like that feature. You know, basically this is a good alternative if you want a flexible controller. Again, I keep comparing these products to the official Pro controller. The Pro controller is the best, one of the best ones, if not the best one. Some people say for the Switch, but this one here works pretty good on the Switch too. And you can program the buttons to your liking, to whatever game you're playing, to give you that slight edge. So, again, the Pro controller does not have that. Now, this controller here is only $10 cheaper than the Pro controller, because this is like 50 bucks. But for $10 cheaper, you're getting, yeah, it doesn't have an amiibo scanner, but then again, it's made to work on multiple platforms. So I can understand why they didn't do an amiibo scanner. And like I said, in the, believe in the other 2 controllers I did, I don't use amiibo scanner. So for me, there's really no purpose. You know, it's a waste. It's a wasted feature on me. Other people are using it, but I'm not, at least not anymore. So, you know. Oh yeah. Also, I forgot. I can't believe I keep forgetting stuff, but you can program how powerful it vibrates on each side. So there's that. Again, Pro Controller don't have that. Pro Controller, good it is, HD ROM amiibo scanner, works smoothly. This thing, you can program quite a few things on this controller. So to me, this makes it a good alternative to the Pro Controller if you want a controller that's programmable and let me find the word, more flexible, because the official Pro controller for the Switch, as good as it is well, for the Switch. This one, Switch, Android, Mac OS, PC. So you basically have a controller that can work 4 of your systems. You don't have to buy 4 different controllers for 4 different systems. You just buy this one and you're good to go. I mean, you can pretty much have this as your primary controller for 4 different systems. So that's actually pretty good in a way that you spend 50 bucks and you save money from buying other controllers because you have this controller. Which now I think is actually pretty neat. So this is a good alternative for the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Now the pros about this, it has grips now, so you got better grip, more comfortable grip. It is programmable, so you can program this controller to your liking to suit your needs. And also, it has now this one I don't know if this is a Pro or not, but it has a removable battery, and like you saw earlier, it has the different modes printed on the back of this. So in case you lose the manual, like me, I'm gonna lose mine eventually. You still got it here in the controller itself for reference. So that's also a good positive. Now, the cons. Well, one of the negatives. There is a negative. There's actually one negative. Because it's black, you can barely, and I'm gonna get close up. You can barely see like the A, B, X and Y, all that. You can hardly see it. That is the true negative. Sorry about that. The true negative is you can hardly see the A, B, X, Y marked next to the buttons. But for me, it's a little bothersome, but that's probably because I got the black. If I would have got the other two color schemes, I can see those printed letters next to the buttons, no problem. But it's no big deal because of muscle memory, so I kind of remember where everything is just by muscle memory. But with all that, let me get back to the conclusion. I apologize. Good controller for $50. You actually can program it to your liking more. I'm like, you can program this controller, which is over the Pro controller, the official Nintendo Pro controller. What you can do with programming it, and you can put batteries in here if you want to. If you don't, you can use the one that comes with it. And it has grips, but that's because the other version didn't have grips. But to me, just being able to program this controller to your liking, to fine tune it to your liking, is just makes this controller just a must buy. Plus, it can work on multiple platforms like Mac, PC, and Android. So this controller actually can be the one controller you need for your other 4 platforms. Can save you money. Well, you ain't got to buy a controller for each platform. So basically, the programmability and the flexibility controller makes it a must buy. And this is definitely a controller you definitely must get for your Switch and your other platforms. So I am really happy with this. I've used it. I'm very happy with this, and I suggest everyone pick up one of these as soon as you can. If not the black, then the other 2 color schemes. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. I appreciate everyone taking the time out today to watch my videos. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot. And I wish everyone a good day. Later.